Kons podcast.
Hate me, don't you?
Hit that like button, subscribe and share.
You hate me, don't you?
Constant content.
Coming out and was saying that Diddy had Lil Boosie has came under fire and a bunch of scrutiny about the situation that occurred with him and Meek Mill at a club where they got 50 bands. Yo, what's up? What's happening? What's going on? Thank you for the round of applause. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? We back with another one. Episode 214 today. You know what I'm saying? Episode 214, 214. You know what I'm saying? We back with another one on this fine Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Taco Tuesday. You know what I mean? Titty Tuesday, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? It's Tuesday, 1:13 in the afternoon right now. You know what I'm saying? It's starting to get hot. You know what I mean? I think the high today is goddamn 83. You know what I'm saying? 83 degrees. You know what I'm saying? Shit crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? The coldness is definitely dwindling off slowly but surely. We are running out and getting rid of the cold weather. The new season is coming in. Summer's coming in. Summer heat and all that shit. I told you about March. You know what I'm saying? It's going to start getting hot. Here we are, March 25th, starting to get hot already. You know what I'm saying? We're on the third month in the new year. You know what I mean? But yeah, what's going on though? You know what I'm saying? Hope everybody enjoyed yesterday's episode. You know what I mean? We definitely touched on Rick Ross opening up a dental office. You know what I'm saying? We definitely touched on that Sauce Walk and his artist getting unalived in the street. Say so P, rest in peace. We definitely touched on George Foreman passed away at 76. Rest in peace to the legendary George Foreman. Then we touched on Nas and DJ Premier finally got that album in the work. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you enjoyed yesterday's episode. Hope you enjoyed yesterday's episode. You know what I mean? That's what we touched on. In case you missed it, you can go back and watch it. If you feel like what I just said, any other topics interest you, the next yesterday's episode is definitely up on the channel. You know what I mean? But today, episode 214, I only got 3 topics for y'all. I ain't gonna keep y'all too long. You know what I'm saying? I only got 3 topics today. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to make it, you know what I mean? Because the clips that I got is some long clips for both topics that I got today. You know, actually, yeah, they some long clips. You feel me? So I didn't want to sit here and just hold y'all for 50 minutes to an hour, you know what I'm saying, on just a few little topics, you know what I mean? So yeah, you know what I mean? Today, episode 214, we gonna be going over Lil Rod and the Diddy case, the dude that was trying to accuse Diddy of grooming him and all the shit like that. We got some updates on that case and on him and what the judge dropped the gavel on. We also gonna touch on Lil Boosie is under fire and scrutiny over a scholarship fund that he started for somebody who had passed away, and they mad at him about it seemed like. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna definitely touch on that. And then Meek Mill, you know what I'm saying? Luce Cannon had detailed some shit about Meek Mill that him and Meek Mill that he ain't got into. We're gonna touch on that. Got a clip for that. Got a clip for everything. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what we're gonna be going over today. Just 3 little topics, you know what I mean? For episode 214. You know what I'm saying? It's episode 214. So how y'all doing, man? You know what I mean? Hope y'all doing good out there. You know what I'm saying? For all y'all to just subscribe. This is what we do on this here channel. We touch on a few different topics, headlines, updates, you know what I'm saying? News, breaking headlines, you know what I mean? Hip hop news, worldly news, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, I done touched on plane crashes on this motherfucker. I done went over conspiracy theories, you know what I'm saying? Conspiracy TikToks and all kind of shit, funny animal TikToks. I do a little bit of everything on this channel, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully you can come to my channel, sit down, relax, and hopefully it's something for you to enjoy, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's what we do on this channel though, in case you just subscribed, you know what I mean? I salute you. Thank you for subscribing. If you one of the newer subscribers who just got here, you know what I mean? For those of you that been subscribed, you already know how the shit goes and know what we do. So without further ado, let's jump right into these topics. You feel me? That's going on today. So first up, you know what I'm saying? Lil Rod and this Diddy case. We all remember Lil Rod, you know what I mean? Lil Rod was the nigga who coming out and was saying that Diddy had groomed him and shit like that. He brought Cuba Goodings Jr. name into it and shit like that. Said he wasn't getting the payments that he needed to get for helping him out on the Love album that Diddy dropped. You know what I'm saying? So we remember him, you know what I mean? Lil Rod, Diddy came out and was accusing him of grooming. He was accusing him of trafficking, of ST. He was accusing him of a whole bunch of different stuff, you know what I'm saying? Drugging him up, you know what I mean? Forcing him to have gay sex and all kind of shit, you know what I mean? He was putting out there saying that all this shit against Diddy, you know what I'm saying? But the judge has recently dismissed a lot of those things that he was alleging on Diddy, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them shits had got dismissed, you feel me? He had threw a lot of them out, but the judge is also further looking at some of the other things that he was saying, like he mentioning Rico and all this and that. There's a whole bunch of stuff, you know what I mean? So in this clip you about to see, this is the girl who's gonna explain everything. She broke it all down, you know what I mean? The clip is about 6 minutes, you know what I'm saying? But it's covering the court documents, what's been thrown out, what's not being thrown out. Some people calling this a win for Diddy, some people calling it not a win for Diddy, you know what I'm saying? But this next clip you're about to see is her breaking it all down, you know what I mean? It's about 6 minutes. There's a whole lot of info in this 6 minutes, you know what I'm saying, pertaining to Lil Rod and what's being dismissed and what the judge is going to also keep and look further into in this case about his allegations that he had against Diddy. So check this next clip out. It's about 6 minutes, you know what I mean? She's going to break it all down for you and go into the court documents and point this out and point that out and tell you everything that's going on. Check it out.
Major loss in his lawsuit with the producer Lil Rod Jones. Diddy has been trying to fight Lil Rod's lawsuit, and he recently filed a motion to dismiss his lawsuit, but the judge just responded today and said part of Lil Rod's lawsuit will move forward with some big allegations and some of them will be dropped. Diddy's motion to dismiss was granted in part but was also denied in part, which means some big claims in this lawsuit will move forward in the court process. Now, the judge did grant a dismissal to the RICO claims, negligent and intentional infliction of emotional distress, and contract claims. That does not mean that Diddy is off the hook by any means, because there are still some big allegations in this lawsuit that are moving forward against Diddy and others. The allegations brought up under the Trafficking Victim Protection Act will move forward against Diddy and Christina Korm. This law makes it unlawful to recruit, entice, harbor, transport, provide, obtain, maintain, patronize, or solicit any person knowing or in reckless disregard of the fact that means force, threats of force, fraud, or coercion for S acts. And the judge said that Lil Rod Jones adequately pleaded the violations as to Combs on numerous occasions. The judge said that Diddy allegedly recruited or enticed Jones to solicit and perform S acts with commercial workers, as well as transported Jones across state and international borders. Diddy allegedly secured Lil Rod Jones' compliance with his request by promising economic benefits that never materialized and threatening him with physical restraints and harm. The judge said that Diddy tried to make two arguments, and they argued that Diddy's alleged threats and promises were so outlandish that they failed to meet the general requirement that the pleading should be plausible. And that's Diddy trying to say that these accusations are so crazy that there ain't no way that happened. But the judge said, I disagree with that. It's not just what Diddy said that supports interference of fraud. The context and history of Diddy and Jones' professional relationship imports a degree of legitimacy. The judge said Diddy is not only a successful artist and executive with extensive ties to the industry, but he also has a track record of winning the awards promised to Lil Rod Jones. Diddy also has a long history of public allegations of violence, specific instances in which Lil Rod Jones allegedly witnessed firsthand. Given this context, it's not unreasonable as a matter of law to take Diddy's promises and threats at face value. This part right here got me though, the way the judge recites this law, and it says an old age insight that many allegations might be strange but true, for the truth is often stranger than fiction. Then the judge gets into the allegations against Christina Korm, Diddy's ex-chief of staff. Talks about how Lil Rod Jones alleged that Christina Korm was aware of Diddy's misconduct, including his unwanted groping and touching of Jones, and also that he allegedly expressed his discomfort with Diddy's behavior to Christina Korm, and alleging that Christina Korm refused to intervene, justifying Diddy's conduct by saying Sean will be Sean. Also, Christina Korm allegedly requesting Lil Rod Jones to order workers for Diddy on at least one occasion. The judge said that there's no independent basis on which to dismiss Lil Rod Jones' TVPA claims against Christina Korm. The judge also also says that Christina Korn may be liable under Section 159A2 as one who benefited from Diddy's ventures, notwithstanding her awareness and participation in the venture's TVPA violations. Another one of the claims that is moving forward against Diddy is SA that Lil Rod Jones is alleging that Diddy committed upon him. And the judge said that Diddy's only argument against this claim is that Lil Rod Jones failed to allege sufficient factual detail. But the judge said that's not the case because some of the allegations include specific dates and descriptions of these S acts. And the other thing that will move forward is premise liability, which is alleging that Diddy is responsible for the SA of Lil Rod Jones by Jane Doe 1 and Cuba Gooding Jr. The judge points out some of Diddy's arguments when it comes to Cuba Gooding Jr. Diddy responded saying Cuba Gooding Jr. has only been accused of SAing women, not men, making his SA of Jones unforeseeable. But the judge says it's not implausible as a matter of law to think that someone who has SA'd a female before wouldn't SA a male. Diddy had also argued because he chartered the yacht on which the SA occurred and he was not the yacht's owner, he cannot bear premises liability. And Lil Rod Jones acknowledged that the yacht was rented by Diddy for several weeks, not owned. The judge says that the court disagrees with Diddy for two reasons. First, Diddy cites only a Florida law for this proposition, not the Virgin Island law, which is where this yacht was at. And second, because it says that Diddy basically held operational control, because it was Diddy's decision to invite Cuba Gooding Jr. on the yacht that Diddy had rented. Lil Rod Jones had filed a letter with the court requesting an extension of time to serve Justin, Diddy's son, and Cuba Gooding Jr. And the judge said that Lil Rod Jones has not since notified the court that service has been completed. So Lil Rod Jones has to file a letter with the court explaining the status of service as to Justin Combs and Cuba Gooding Jr. within 2 weeks of the date of this opinion. And if he fails to file this letter, the claims against Justin Combs and Cuba Gooding Jr. could be dismissed. The judge also decided to drop Jane Doe 1 because Lil Rod Jones had not served her and gave no explanation for this, and this was Young Miami's cousin. Now, Diddy did get out of this with one big charge being dismissed, which was the RICO charges, but this was because they said that you have to show a loss of business expenses for this to happen. But don't be fooled, because Diddy still has some serious allegations that he's facing, knowing now that this lawsuit will move forward. But y'all, let me know what you guys think about all this.
You know what I'm saying? In that 6 minutes, she was breaking it all down for you, show you what's being dismissed and also what is being kept and what they're going to be further looking into. You know what I'm saying? She broke it all down for you, showed you the documents and everything. You know what I mean? I feel I didn't need anything else. You know what I'm saying? I didn't need to find no other video or none of that because she broke it all down to you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it looks like Diddy is, you know what I mean? And I think he's going to be facing trial, I think next month. He's going to be going back to trial. You know what I'm saying? But the judge dismissed a lot of the shit. Seems like the judge is getting ready to, you know what I'm saying, drop that gavel down. The shit been a minute. You know what I mean? So he dismissing things, adding some things, looking further into some other shit and some more shit. You know what I mean? As you heard in the clip. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, the shit with Diddy, you know what I'm saying? There was something coming up for Diddy every day. Every day it was a new lawsuit for him. So likewise, a lot of that shit's gonna get thrown out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that shit is money grab and Me Too moments and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, you know what? He touched me too. Yeah, you know, I was working on something with him. I went to his house and yeah, he touched me too. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what? Matter of fact, I drank that drink and I don't remember what happened after that. So it's a whole lot of that going on. Motherfuckers is coming trying to sue him and shit and can't even tell you what happened and shit. So I don't know, man. A lot of people saying that they feel like he's gonna get off. I don't know if he's gonna get off or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure. It seems like he might though. I don't know. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, what do they have on him? You know what I'm saying? What do they have on him? You feel me? At the end of the day, let's say, you know, let's say they get the tapes and looking at the tapes and shit. And what's on them tapes? I mean, parties, fucking, you know, as far as I knew, it wasn't illegal to fuck. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it wasn't illegal to throw a party. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But now, if you was drugging up women and forcing yourself upon them while they were intoxicated, then yeah, that's scumbag shit for sure. But if all this shit was all consensual, then goddamn it, I don't see a case either. You know what I'm saying? But now we'll see how this shit all plays out, I guess, in a month or a couple months. You know what I'm saying? I know that ain't gonna be the only trial You know what I'm saying? In the month. You feel me? There's gonna be a whole bunch of other trials and shit like that. So we'll see how it goes. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how it goes. In other news, Lil Boosie. So Lil Boosie has came under fire and a bunch of scrutiny. A lot of people talking about him and shit like that. There's the general attorney, Liz Merle. Boosie says she hates rappers. She don't like rappers. She says it's disgusting. So Boosie had put together a scholarship fundraiser. You know what I'm saying? Put together a scholarship fund for this kid named Caleb Wilson, who had passed away earlier this year due to some college hazing. You know what I'm saying? I guess they punched him in the chest, and I guess they punched him in the chest repeatedly, a bunch of different students, and he ended up dying, passing away from it. So he said he was talking to the parents and shit like that, and he said he was talking to his people, and they said they asked him if he wanted to do something for the kid, Caleb, that had passed away, and he was like, yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? We can do it, give him a cool 20. You know what I mean? I can give him 10 for on the scholarship shit, and then we can give him 10 cash when we see him. You know what I'm saying? When we get there. You know what I mean? So Bundy was with the shit, and now it's becoming under fire because now the parents are saying, I guess he had used the flyer and put his name and picture on the flyer or whatnot. And I guess, and you're gonna see in the clip, and I guess his parents are saying that he didn't have permission to do none of that. They didn't give him permission to do any of that. They didn't talk it over with the parents and nothing like that. You feel me? But according to Boosie, he was talking to the parents, you know what I'm saying? And he was cool with it. You know what I mean? They presented him with the idea and he said he was with it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's all going on, but definitely they coming at him in the state of Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? He said he was going to use the money from his Boosie bash to go and fund the scholarship program that he was putting together for this kid, Caleb Wilson, who lost his life back in February due to a hazing incident at a college. So this next little clip that you're about to see is the news coverage of such. It's the video news of when they put this on the news about him using the funds and putting together this fundraiser for Caleb. You know what I'm saying? And it became under fire because I guess his parent was unaware about it. You know what I mean? So this next clip you're about to see is the news coverage of such said subject. Check it out.
With a bombshell allegation dealing with the Boosie bash and the family of a Southern University fraternity pledge killed in a hazing incident. We first broke the news this afternoon. Attorney General Liz Merle may seek legal action against one of the most prominent rappers to come from Baton Rouge. Lil Boosie headlined Boosie Bash tonight and said some of the proceeds from the concert would go to a scholarship honoring Caleb Wilson. But his family disputes that. The AG says Boosie was using Wilson's name to promote his annual music festival. News 2's Gabby Davis has more on the actions Merle is calling disgusting. Gabby.
Sarah Gray, the annual Boosie Bash kicked off today and was supposed to be a way to launch the Caleb Wilson Memorial Scholarship. That's what Boosie told WBRZ on Friday. Boosie did confirm he was working with the Human Jukebox and Wilson's family to honor Wilson with a scholarship. Take a listen.
You're actually working with the Human Jukebox and you're working with his family to get this scholarship going, and some of the funds are going to be from the concert are going to be going back into this scholarship, right?
Yeah, we're gonna do something special for him because this is a tragic loss.
According to the Attorney General, Wilson's parents had no idea that the event was happening. They knew Boosie had wanted to start a scholarship, but that was the furthest the conversation went. Merle said the family's upset, saying it's victimizing them all over again. She did tell us promoters agreed to stop using Caleb's image, but says the damage is already done. The 6th annual Boosie Bash kicked off at Southern University. Boosie confirmed to WBRZ on Friday that he had plans to use the funds from Boosie Bash for a scholarship dedicated to Caleb Wilson. Wilson died in an alleged hazing incident back in February. According to Attorney General Liz Merle, Wilson's family says they had no knowledge that their son's name and image was being used to promote the music festival.
Their understanding was that Boosie wanted to contribute and start a scholarship fund at the school, and she put some money towards starting a scholarship. That was the extent of the conversation that they had with him more than a week ago, and no one ever asked them or even mentioned this event, and no one ever asked them if they could use his name and image to promote the event.
But on Friday, Boosie talked with WBRZ and confirmed he was working with both Wilson's family and the Human Jukebox.
And I know that you are launching a foundation of scholarship in his name. Is that right?
Yeah, we're going to try to do something positive because I'm grateful for his dad and all the people who made this work. But yeah, we're going to do something special for him because, you know, it's a life lost too short.
Merle says she intends to take legal action for the misuse of Wilson's name for profit.
It's a dramatic misrepresentation of and misappropriation of Caleb's name and image to support a for-profit event.
We reached out to Boosie's team, who were not available for an interview. They did say they are aware of the Attorney General's statement and do have plans to respond. Merle says her work starts Monday. She says Boosie and his team owe the family an apology.
And I think the promoters just saw an opportunity to promote the event on the backs of people who just suffered an unimaginable loss.
As for details about the Caleb Wilson scholarship, a spokesperson for Boosie said that information is forthcoming.
You know what I'm saying? That was the news coverage, them covering the nose, you know what I mean? And her calling it disgusting. That was the attorney, you know what I'm saying? Liz Merle, who Boosie said that she don't like rappers, you know what I mean? Apparently, I guess he got some history with her, or they done had some feud before about something, you know what I'm saying? Because he clearly said that she does not like rappers, you know what I mean? So that was the news clip, but then he also put this out. He tweeted out, you know what I'm saying? He had tweeted out this shit right here that you see on the screen. You know what I'm saying? He had put this little tweet out and was responding to everything that was going on. Let me go to the tweet. So the tweet says, you know what I mean? It's sad for this lawyer and family to say I promoted my event off someone's passing. My event was promoted on Eventbrite since November 14th. This incident happened a week before my event was to take place. How the fuck can I capitalize off someone's death for a concert? That ain't me. Death of a student won't help a concert, it would hurt a concert. I was asked to help the situation, and that's what I was doing once I made it home. But for y'all to say that y'all are taking legal action against someone who is trying to help y'all is a slap in my face. Completely wrong. When keeping it real goes wrong, shake my head. I'm done. Another money grab. This is the ultimate betrayal. Shake my head. SMH. Yeah, excuse me. Small interruption to this episode. If you ain't hit the subscribe button, now it's your time to hit that subscribe button. You know what I mean? If you ain't hit it yet, go ahead and hit that shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to the episode. So that's the tweet that he had put out. You know what I mean? That's the tweet he had put out in response to everything that was going on. You know what I'm saying? And he also put this video out. This next clip that you're about to see is also the little video that he put out of him responding and talking about the situation that was going on. Check this clip out.
See, man, you know that kid just died, man. You want to do something for that kid, man, and his family. Kid just died at sudden. I'm like, of course I'll do something for him. We'll give him a 20, man. You know what I'm saying? Do a $10,000 scholarship and give him another 10 to his family when we get there. This shit is sad, bro. You know, like, all the revenue I bring to this city, all the stuff, and they just always trying to take me down. Nah, these people fucking with me in Louisiana. That's why I moved from down there, bro. It might be the last of Boosie Bash. That might be the last, bro. I'm thinking of taking Boosie Bash on the road, bro. Boosie Bash, Arkansas. Boosie Bash, Texas. Boosie Bash, Florida. Boosie Bash, Tennessee.
You hate me, don't you?
So yeah, as you seen, you know what I'm saying? That was the clip that he put out and saying that it's betrayal. You know what I'm saying? This shit is sad. You know what I mean? Trying to help somebody out. He said he was in contact with the parents and all that. He even heard him on the talk show on the news coverage and he said he was talking to the dad. You know what I mean? So I don't know. This seemed like some miscommunication going on. Once again, Boosie has been under the line of fire for, I guess, presenting something that's in good harm. You know what I'm saying? That's all in good, but they take it wrong. You know what I mean? By the way he presents it. You know what I'm saying? The last situation I'm speaking of is when he was speaking about his daughter, and his daughter is like a lesbian or whatnot, and he was speaking about the brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Now, I understood what he was saying then. You know what I mean? Just like I understand this situation. I don't think he's doing this shit maliciously. You know what I mean? They're trying to put it out there and paint the narrative like he's doing this maliciously and trying to use the name of the boy who passed away to promote his Boosie Boosie bash. And I don't think Boosie is on that type of time. You know what I'm saying? He simply said that it was brought to him, and he said he was going to use the funds from the Boosie bash to fund the scholarship program in Caleb's name. Now, to me, that sounds like something great, something good, something positive that he's doing in the light of this kid, Caleb Wilson. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't seem like, you know what I mean, he should be facing any fire under the situation. You know what I'm saying? I think that he meant well. I don't think he meant anything malicious by this shit. You know what I'm saying? So they trying to put it under him that it's all malicious and evil and scumbagish what he doing, when I myself don't think so. You know what I'm saying? I think he was actually trying to do something good. He was actually trying to put some positive light on it. You know what I mean? And start this scholarship fund. And he was going to use the funds, for the proceeds from his bash, you know what I mean, from the ticket sales and shit like that, to help fund the scholarship. Now, I don't see anything wrong in that, you know what I mean? But now, like he said, the attorney don't like rappers. They probably got some history and had some shit before, so pretty much, you know what I mean, you heard in the clip, you know what I'm saying, he's moving on, you know what I mean, taking Boosie bash elsewhere, Texas, Boosie bash, Tennessee, somewhere else, you know what I mean? So yes, all that, I would feel a way too if I was Boosie, feel betrayed, you know what I'm saying? It's his own city and shit like that, especially when you don't mean no harm, you mean all wellness, you know what I mean? So, oh no, shit is crazy, you know what I'm saying? Shit is crazy. But he said he gonna get a legal team, you know what I'm saying? He said he's thinking about suing the city and all that, you know what I mean? In the clip that I've seen, but I could not download it. So yeah, other subjects, Meek Mill and Luce Cannon. So Luce Cannon went on Academics podcast and was talking about a situation that occurred with him and Meek Mill at a club where they got 50 bands from Meek and Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? So Luce Cannon, we all know Luce Cannon. Luce Cannon been seen on No Jumper a lot. Recently just got indicted under the 6-0, all the 60s with all the rest of the 60s got indicted under the feds. You know what I'm saying? Him, Brick, Big U, a bunch of other motherfuckers all got wrapped up. You know what I'm saying? They cracking down on the rolling 60s. The feds is, so they wrapped a lot of them up recently. You know what I mean? So Luce Cannon was on Academics podcast and went into the story about Meek Mill, when he's saying that Meek Mill, they pretty much extorted the nigga for 50 bands. You know what I'm saying? Apparently they said Meek Mill was talking reckless on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? And then he finally seen them niggas, and them niggas got at that nigga, Luce Cannon, Big U, and some more niggas. You know what I'm saying? Also went into detail and said that Gilly the Kid was there and also got stripped down. Him and his son also got stripped down by some of Luce Cannon's homies. You know what I mean? So this situation is saying, they said he seen him in the club, grabbed him on the shoulder, took him outside, told him to call Rick Ross, and said they need that 50 bands. You know what I'm saying? So he called Rick Ross, and surely they got that 50 bands, he said. You know what I'm saying? And you could hear his wife on the podcast telling him to be quiet. You know what I mean? We don't go into details and this and that, but he broke the whole situation down, you feel me? And it's pretty much snitching on himself, you know what I mean? Pretty much at the end of the day. I don't understand why these niggas do this type of shit, but hey, you know what I mean? I guess it's content, you know what I'm saying? I guess it's doing it for content, for the sake of content. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But he definitely broke the whole situation down, put himself there and all kind of shit. So, you know what I mean? This next clip though, you know what I'm saying, is him detailing that situation. You know what I'm saying? On the Academics podcast, this is him telling you all about it. You're going to hear his wife say, nah, we don't need to go in details. Of course, Academics is like, nah, this is content. This is going to go viral. What? Please continue to explain. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this next thing you about to see is him breaking that shit down, how they pretty much got 50K from Meek Mill, said it was a business transaction. Check it out.
So Meek is in the club, like he's up there like, yo, hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished and y'all just tapped him on the shoulder. I just want to know. This shit crazy.
Cuz didn't even get to that part. He walked in.
Can't even get to the intro. No. God damn it.
He walked in. As soon as he walked in or whatever, all the security that was with him, they spent around. Grab Cuz. Like, bro. What's up? Get on the phone with Ross.
Honey, all right. That's enough now. We're not going to tell all the details.
No. We got to hear this one.
I said, get on the phone with Ross.
This one going to go viral. What?
Get on the phone with Ross, neighborhood Crip. So he got on the phone with Ross. I took on the phone with Ross.
Wait. So he didn't start like squaring up, trying to swing it up like that?
And what?
You grabbed him by the shoulder like you put your hands on a grown man. He from the trenches.
Like this.
They from the trenches.
Yeah, I know. A nigga from the trenches, but nah, it don't work like that.
So he called Rick Ross.
Yeah.
Right there in the club.
Yeah. And then Ross.
Imagine if his cell reception was bad.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You stupid.
Listen, the crazy part about it is.
So imagine Ross ain't pick up. All right, so he called Ross. Why'd you have him call Ross? This is crazy.
Because we needed that bag, or because
he owed y'all money.
No, he didn't owe no money. We took the money.
Oh, this was an extortion. Oh shit!
It's not extortion.
Ken, all right.
See, yeah, we don't want.
See, I might have to probably bail him out after this
We
interview.
don't want to.
No. We would just say Meek no snitch on him. It's fine. Meek ain't gonna tell.
Look, we don't want to get the extortion part. It was just a business transaction.
How much y'all charging?
50. That's it.
50,000?
Yeah.
Nah, we squabbling in there. What?
Yeah.
Wait, how many of y'all was there? It was just you?
No, it was probably about like 50 of us.
50 of y'all? 1,000 per person. Nigga, all right, cool. Yeah, I might get that 50. Then he was hot as hell, right? Wait. So who, I'm pretty sure, like, Ross has an answer to this. Meek neither. They're probably saying, this nigga lying. We ain't send this nigga no money. How did y'all receive the cash?
Cash.
They gave you cash money?
Yeah. No, they ain't gonna say nobody lying. That's why Meek and Nipsey became cool after that situation, because they started using the same PR. So Meek got smart and started hitting Nipsey up, and that's why the Big U feud kept going with Nipsey.
Oh, so that's kind of like, yo, if I'm cool with Nipsey, now the homies from Road 60s ain't gonna keep tapping me on the shoulder and asking for the bag, because now I'm kind of tapped in.
Yeah, and so they kept beefing because it was like Big U looking at it like, nigga, BT coming up, the Oscars coming up.
Wait,
like,
so Big U was with it?
Money.
He not with it.
What?
He wouldn't be with y'all jacking up an artist.
No, I mean, he be in a parking lot. That's just the type of nigga he is.
But he would know about it.
No, he knows about everything like that, because if just like you beefing with a nigga and I fuck with you,
yeah,
automatically off top I'm beefing with that same nigga, because that's just how the shit is. It's like, I'm not gonna let nobody talk shit about you, and that make me look like a bitch, or it makes me feel weird, because how comfortable can you be talking shit about a nigga that I fuck with to me? You get what I'm saying? And the rules of it is like, bro, we gonna lay you down. We gonna get you. Why you think at All-Star Weekend everybody get robbed? Why you think all the rappers that go to LA always get killed? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's because, nigga, it be backdoor moments.
So if Meek had that 50 piece, or Ross was like, yo, you know what I mean? I can't afford it right now. He in the trunk.
Yeah, of course.
Damn.
Like, we grabbed the nigga and took him outside and we waited.
Wait, for real? Yeah, nah, this is... Yo, can anybody corroborate this?
Man, you better ask Gilly. Shit, Gilly
know?
No, Gilly got stripped down by the homies because of Big U.
Wait, Gilly?
Yeah, the homie Rose and them stripped.
We're talking about Gilly the Kid. We're talking about the guy with the podcast. We're talking about $1 million worth of game.
He got his son stripped down, and they stripped down Gilly.
What do you? For what? Like what? What do you mean?
That's just how it goes. Like, everybody tells me.
That's some real shit?
No, real shit. They stripped him down. Stripped him and his son down. And then Gilly is being a hoe ass nigga and letting the shit ride. He said he on Big U comment talking about, oh, they saying you robbed me. Ha ha ha. Nigga, the homie that did it telling you he robbed you. And you didn't do nothing about it. Nigga took you and laid down your son, nigga, and you laughing with the nigga that set the play up.
Damn, so basically you're saying that if I go to LA, do not check in with Big U. I'm gonna get robbed and stripped. That's
you know what I'm saying? It broke it all down. Even said Gilly the Kid was there and got stripped down also along with his son. You know what I'm saying? So they pretty much extorted that nigga for 50 bands. Said it was about 50 of them there with him. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And academics was like, damn, Meek Mill didn't put his hands on you or nothing. You just grabbed this nigga on the shoulder. Like, damn, yo, that shit crazy. How he broke it all down, though, on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, the feds can't watch that and come wrap you up for that shit. You know what I mean? If stories match up to what you're saying is true, my nigga, that is an indictment. That is a case, my nigga. You should have listened to your wife when she said, nigga, you be quiet. What are you doing? I'm saying, but he kept on with it and told the whole goddamn story. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why niggas get on there and I don't get it. I don't get why you choose to come on the internet and tell stories like this, especially if it is factual, if it is truth. I just don't understand. That's not content. That is wrapping yourself up. That's putting yourself in a box. That is ending your bag. That's ending who you is. You know what I'm saying? It's putting you in a cell, my nigga. I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? This quote unquote content shit is becoming a drug to people. You know what I'm saying? To where they just do anything for the sake of quote unquote content. And man, I don't understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that desperate to go viral. You know what I'm saying? I like to go viral organically based off doing exactly what I'm doing here right now on this podcast. You know what I'm saying? If something happens to go viral, then it goes viral. Me doing what I'm doing, not me chasing whatever is going viral and chasing to that. Nah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why these niggas do that shit these days, but a lot of niggas are self-snitching and they're doing it for the sake of quote unquote content. I don't get it. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all today. You know what I'm saying? Quick little 3 topics. You know what I mean? Said wasn't gonna hold y'all too long on this fine Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? But thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching today's episode. We touched on the Lil Rod situation, how he got a bunch of shit dismissed that he was accusing Diddy of. Got a bunch of shit dismissed, but also the judge kept some shit. Is gonna look further into some shit as to what he was allegating on Diddy. We touched on Lil Boosie is coming under fire for doing a good deed that they're trying to paint it out to be a bad deed. We also touched on Meek Mill. Meek Mill, Luce Cannon had the story about Meek Mill that he went into full detail on Academics Podcast. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's about all we touched on today. That's all I got for today, episode 214. It's been episode 214. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. You know what I'm saying? You could have been doing anything you wanted to do in this world as a free person, as a free sister, a free brother, as a mom, a father, as a grandma, as a grandpa, you know what I'm saying? As a cousin, an auntie, your uncle. You know what I'm saying? And if you got pets and they fuck with Kons Podcast and you got them sitting on the floor right there with you while you watching this shit, whether your pet is a dog, whether it's a cat, a pet goat, a pet rabbit, a bat, a fucking bird, you know what I'm saying? Whoever the case may be, I fucks with him. Like you see my nigga scrolling up the screen. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching though. You know what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe button if you ain't hit it. Hit the like button if you ain't hit that. Comment on whatever you feel you want to comment on about something I said. You know what I'm saying? Hit that comment button. You feel me? But yeah, thank you for watching though. You know what I'm saying? Tell somebody about it. Hit the share button and all that shit. You feel me? Let somebody know about it so somebody else can come enjoy this shit too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, thank you for tuning in though. Thank you for watching. You hear that beat getting louder in the background. You already know what it is. This has been episode 214 of Kons Podcast, hitting you with daily and breaking headlines and news daily, Monday through Friday. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Enjoy these credits.
Don't you? You hate me, don't you? You hate me, don't you? You hate me, don't you? hate me, don't you? You 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 hate me, don't you?